This morning, we launched a new asset tutorial on skyboxes. And to go a little bit further, some of you might want to import custom skyboxes. Now, this is a really cool feature, but it's really hard. So let's take a look at how it works, and I'll show you how in 3 minutes we can have this working way easier. First of all, here we are in Horizon, and if we click Add New Skydome, you'll see that you need a display map, radiance map, reflection map, and fog map. This is actually ridiculously hard. And so, especially because typically when you get a file, you're going to get these 6 images, and you'll have to convert them into all of these things. Now there is a tutorial online. Let me grab that. And so here on the website, you can see this is what it's supposed to look like when you upload it. And there's a lot of information here on this page. I'm not going to go through it all, but as you can see, there's lots of things to upload, like this radiance map, and of course a reflection map, which is one of the more important ones. And so what I've done for you, rather than spending a couple hours trying to figure this out, is I've built you a website tool. Thank you to ChatGPT. We worked together for several hours today to build this tool. I'm going to go ahead and refresh the page. You can find that at vidyuu.com/skybox-combiner. And here you can select files. So in this case, we have all 6 of those images I just showed you. They have the name +Z, -C, etc. That allows it to automatically link up and get created right down here. You can then hit download to save the skybox. So we'll save that to downloads as skybox 1. We'll save the reflection map, download reflection 1. Now reflections, when uploaded into Horizon, do need to be in an EXR format, which can be converted from PNG to EXR inside of Blender. You just need to go to the texture paint, go to image, open, head over to downloads. We're going to find that reflection, or excuse me, number 1, there it is, open image, and then we click image, save as, go over here to PNG, select open EXR, save as image. Now we've saved that one. Now this last one is a little bit more tricky, and that one will require us to open up a equirectangular. Now if you don't have one of these, you can find some equirectangular converters online, and what we need to do is open this image. And then once this image is open on Windows, we can go to the 3-dot icon, save as, or excuse me, 3-dot icon, resize image, and change it to be in the Horizon required format. Now the format does need to be the exact size. When we go into Horizon, you can see that it needs to be in 256 by 128. So back in our image saver, we can save that, set that to 256, 128, perfect. And then we can press save, heading to downloads and saving this as the radiance. I'll put this as also parentheses 1. All right, save. Then we can come into Horizon and select those images. Add Skydome, upload PNG from downloads, looking for the Skybox 1, open, radiance 1, open, and EXR 1, and open. Go ahead and click next to get that uploading, and I'm just going to call this test 6, done. All right, we can see it is just loaded. Right click and place, and now that that has placed, we're going to see that appear in the world, and gorgeous, absolutely stupendously easy. I like to turn off show grid, I like to set the VoIP settings to extended, and oftentimes I do like to adjust the custom light intensity. So far this looks okay. Oh, there it goes. That's what I was expecting to happen. And so what I often do is go up to 2 on the, or excuse me, not on the exposure, that should be 1, but on the light intensity going to 2, you'll see that affects the ground and just looks a lot nicer. One thing you'll note, because of the reflection map, you get this really nice reflection on anything that's metal or shiny, and so the water is supposed to be reflective. We also have this really cool ball we like to test on. If you press F to focus an item, pressing Alt and then click, you can see that those reflections you're seeing there are actually reflecting the clouds in the sky. It's kind of insane. It's absolutely gorgeous. So, so cool. And with that, that is basically all you need to know. I will share a couple quick tidbits with you. So when we add a new Skydome, one thing you might consider not uploading is the radiance map. If you don't upload the radiance map, it will not tint the ground color. If you do not upload a reflection map, you will lose reflections in things that have texture, like the water becomes like gray. Definitely make sure you upload the reflection map, very important. Radiance map, less important. Display map is obviously super important. I've not used the fog map yet, but it looks pretty straightforward. And if you look at that tutorial from the website, over here on the Learn website, we can see down here, this is what the fog maps look like. They're just these tiny little, you can't even see them on the screen, but they're just these tiny little images. Okay, with that, I think we have done it. We have covered this cool new tool. I'll leave a link in the description as well as the comments. If you have any other questions, let me know. I look forward to seeing you on the horizon. Bye!